and welcome to another video on this channel. Today we're going to be doing Dragon Quest, which is the same as the original Dragon Warrior on the Nintendo. And we're going to be going to the old man, and we're going to be getting the rainbow drop. And then, after we get the rainbow drop, we're going to go to Dragon Lord's castle himself, and we're going to look for the legendary Edric's Sword. So, first of all, we start off at the castle here. I'm going to go ahead and do a spell called Holy Protection, and it wards off weaker monsters. I'm doing that because I don't want them to interrupt me every other step. It does wear off very, very shortly, usually only about like 30 seconds or less. Well, in that case, it was about 15 or 10 seconds. So now then, slime is going to attack me. Now, if you saw the last video, I got to level 17. I got Edric's armor, and I have the flame sword, which is the second strongest sword in the game, but we want to get the best sword. You'll also notice by going through the swamp here that it doesn't affect me because, again, I have Edric's armor. So, going to go ahead and continue on to this cave right here. We have to get across the stream, and the only way to do that is to go through the mountain cave. Now, in this version of Dragon Quest, you get a tiny bit of light even if you don't cast a torch or a spell. I think it's a glow in this version. So you don't really even need to do a torch if you know the path. You just head straight down, and then you kind of have to go a little to the right and then back around to the left. So down south past the town of Ramildur, which is where you first get keys. And since we're at a pretty strong level and we've got a lot of hit points, most enemies you're going to be able to kill in 1, maybe 2 hits over in this part of the world, making it easy to travel. So now we're going to go around to this area. And once you have 3 important items, you have to have the Sunstone, the Staff of Rain, which you get for trading the harp with the old man. You get the Staff of Rain. And then you also have to have the Edric's token or the Mark of Edric. Otherwise, this guy is not going to even talk to you. So you have all of them. See? And then he's going to do some magic, and he's going to combine sun and rain to get the rainbow drop. But again, once you have both of those, you have to prove that you are the true descendant of Erdrick, meaning Edric's token. Then you can get the rainbow drop. So there you go. And you say, okay, good. We got the rainbow drop. What now? Well, we first have to exit out of the little temple thing, and then we're going to continue up into the left in this area, and first you have to go back across this bridge. So we're going to go north and a little bit to the east, and then we will continue on, north and west, up and left for those of you who are directionally challenged. And you'll notice that there's an island that you can't get to, and there's one square that is of a gap, and that is where we're heading. So okay, so we're going to continue up and to the left of this land part, and right there, that's where we're heading. There's a little gap there, and you're like, well, what is that going to do? So that's where we use the item, and then we go over and we use the rainbow drop right there. And lo and behold, ding, the rainbow drop creates a bridge. Now we can continue on our journey, and now we can go on to Dragon Lord Island, or whatever this is called, but his castle is right there. Enemies on this island are going to be very difficult, and enemies inside the Dragon Lord Castle are going to be even more difficult. The hardest ones in the game, in fact. So just be prepared. You should be, like I am, at level 17 or 18, somewhere around there, in order to have a decent chance. If you're less, then you're going to be challenged to be able to get through this castle. So, okay, so we beat the Cosmic Chimera, called the Wyvern, I think is what it was called in the original Dragon Warrior. So, entering Dragon Lord Castle. Now you see that little like diagonal stripe thing? Those are barriers. If you don't have the legendary Edric's armor, it takes a lot of damage. It takes something like 15 points each step. So you can see how it would kill you right away, even if you had strong armor. Now you see that there's a little glowing area around the back of the throne room. That's where there's a clue. And you can see a breeze felt coming from behind the throne. And that's where you examine the ground and, oh, a hidden staircase. So that's where we're going to start. And in this dungeon, I don't know where the sword is, so we're going to have to search around. We're going to cast glow. So we're going to go ahead and go through here. Be sure you have at least one key in order to come through here. And we're just going to have to search around. Now, this spell does wear off after a while, so you have to be prepared. You need to make sure you have full magic whenever you come into this castle, and you're going to have to use it. Between healing and the glow spell, you're going to be challenged to get out of here with all your magic points intact. Now, just letting everybody know, for this video, I am not going to be taking on the Dragon Lord himself. I will save that for my next and final video in this series. But first, we have to find the legendary sword. Ooh, a blue dragon. Harder version than the green dragon. So this character is actually good, or is actually difficult to fight. Now, if he breathes fire, believe it or not, because of your armor, it actually is better, because then it takes anywhere from like 11 to 13 points of damage. Whereas if they attack, it usually takes off about 25 to 30 damage. So if they breathe fire, it's like, oh, good. Now, the stone golem is pretty strong, but they are susceptible to snooze. So you want him to go to sleep, and you have to pay attention. If he wakes up, you can put him back to sleep. If he stays asleep, you can attack, and you can keep doing this. Once you get a couple of hits on him, then you can probably go ahead and just attack if your hit points are high. But definitely try putting him to sleep at least a few times. So, all right, so he's taken care of. We're going to go ahead and continue in this area. And you can tell that as the magic fades, the ring that shows you where things are gets smaller. And once it decreases by 2, then you're kind of back to how it was when you first entered. And although you can see a little bit of your surroundings, it really is difficult to see where to go. So I'm going to go ahead and attack, and then we'll do the glow spell again in order to see where we're going. And as mentioned in other videos, if you have Edric's armor, then every single step you take, your hit points recover. So since you see enemies every so often, if you at least get a handful of steps in before you're attacked again, that recovers a lot of hit points. So you're not having to constantly heal yourself. Now, I don't know how to get to that room down below. I have a feeling that's where the sword is. Ooh, an Axe Knighter in this version of Knight Aberrant. Let's see if they can sleep. Nope, we'll just go ahead and attack. So hopefully we can take him out in a couple of hits. Ooh. Let's go ahead and heal up. Don't want to take chances here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, once you get to where you can be killed in one hit, it's really unwise to just continue attacking, because then you're going to be susceptible, of course, to being killed. So, okay, so another stone golem. We're going to go ahead and try to put him asleep. It didn't work, or it did, and he woke up. Okay, this is kind of frustrating. Let's try it third time. Let's see if it works. Okay, so good. He's asleep, so we're going to attack. And he's still asleep, so we're going to get another hit in. So keep attacking if he's asleep. And then, like I said, if you get a couple of hits on him while he's asleep, then you can go ahead and attack. So he only got one hit on me total that battle. So, and that works for any of the stone creatures. So there's the gold man, there's the golem, and then there's the stone golem. So, okay, so we're going to have to backtrack a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going the right direction or not. It seems like I am, but it's difficult, and I'm wondering if maybe there was another area that I missed. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. Bear with me with this video. If you're someone watching and you know exactly the direction of the sword, please don't type in the comments, "You idiot, you went the wrong way." I realize that a lot of times when you're trying to find stuff, you have to go backwards and forwards, and in this game you might have to go down a couple floors and then back up a couple floors before you can find the item. So I will keep going until I find the sword, so just bear with me at this point. So alright, so this is heading back toward the initial entrance where we came in. I didn't see anything that I missed. Gonna have to redo the glow spell, which I wish it would last another minute or so, but it can only last for a period of time. It's most helpful when you first cast it. Okay, that's the original staircase. That's where I came in, and that's where there was a door with the key. So obviously, oh, green dragon. Obviously, I didn't miss any area. Maybe I have to go past that first staircase. So when I go back that direction, I'm going to be sure to go past it and see if there's another way. If there's not, then we'll just have to go back the same area. Let's see if there's anything in this direction. And we will just continue on. So, annoying creature. Okay, it's killed. Move on. So I might heal up at this point, but I might just take my chances. Oh, dead end. So I guess that I'm just going to have to continue on. So it's good that the creature didn't see me. I was able to get 2 hits in before it had any chance to attack. So, okay, so I'm going to have to continue this way. And so that's the staircase that I tried, and there's a dead end. So that must be the only way. So we're going to go ahead and go back. And I'm going to see if there's another staircase, another area that I missed. So we'll just continue on and see what else I can find. Ooh, a blue dragon. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep attacking this time. Alright, so I'm going to have to heal myself. I'll just heal a little bit and see if that'll do. The mid-heal spell takes 8 MP, whereas the basic heal spell takes only 3. So obviously if you can conserve magic in a place like this, it would be better. And since I'm not getting attacked, it looks like that was the right decision. Yep, and I'm already back up to 100. So those blue dragons take off quite a bit of damage, and that's even with full armor and high hit points. So, okay, so go ahead and keep going. Oh, another dead end. Shoot, this is difficult. Well, at least it's not another blue dragon, so. Alright, well, gonna have to cast glow spell one more time. Hopefully we find where we're needing to go. So I must not have gone all this direction because I don't remember this path, so I must have turned around too soon. Oh good, he breathed fire. It only takes off a little bit if he breathes fire, and then of course he has to attack. Oh good. So Alright, because I just did the glow spell, I'm more inclined to continue on instead of trying to heal up. And so, okay, so there's a staircase. I haven't taken this, so I have a feeling that I'm going to have to go down another level and then back up in order to get to that center area. So we'll go ahead and attack again and see. Okay, he did a spell, apparently didn't do anything to me. So we're just going to have to go ahead and continue on. So there's another staircase, but I'm wondering if that's to another part. And there's another staircase. So let's go ahead and just take this one. Spell is already starting to wear off. Okay, so moving on, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get to... I have... Oh, good, I'm up a level. May have gotten a new spell. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so hopefully this will be taken care of, and I have a feeling this staircase right here leads me to the good place. Ah, I think we're onto something. This is new. And it looks like you're going to have something. Ah, here we go. I bet this is it. Let's see. Aha, Edric Sword. I'm going to go ahead and cast the... Oh, well, here, if you look at the attack, Edric Sword gives you plus 40 attack, so it's the best attack in the game. So I have the Fire Blade right now, so then I'm going to go ahead and equip. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go ahead and equip, and once I equip it, then you'll see my attack go up even more. So now my total attack is 130. The Fire Sword, I believe, is like 28, so that's like a plus 12 benefit. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this spell to evac, which means I'm going to get out of this dungeon, and then I'm going to go ahead and zoom back to the castle and save. So thank you all for watching this video. I appreciate the views, the likes, of course the subs, and any comments are appreciated. Before I save it, I'm going to go ahead and go to the inn. Save up, and then we'll finish up here in just a minute. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save it, and that'll be all for this video. So, like I said, I appreciate all the views, likes, subs, and comments are always welcome. And thank you for watching. Everybody have a great time, and hope you liked the video.